Hello, welcome or welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a beautifully sunny and blessed day. I am back with another episode of our Sims 4 Vanilla Let's Play Longplay series, and I'm so excited because it's summertime. We're actually enjoying the last week of summer in game, so I don't really have a set plan for this particular video, but I do know I want to have baby Mia travel to summer camp with her dad, as well as age up baby Ava from a newborn to an infant. Father's Day is also around the corner in my save file, and so I really would like to dip into the Curley household and spend some time with Marjorie and her family to celebrate Father's Day. But yeah, I think other than that, we'll just kind of play things by ear. So get cozy, get comfy, grab you something to drink, and let's get into some gameplay. You guys, we are officially at the Llama Scouts campgrounds in Granite Falls. I'm so excited to be doing this because I've said this in the past. I don't feel like I give Mia enough attention. Sometimes it's really easy to forget about the younger ages in Sims, the children and below. I think teens and up, and then actually I think teens, young adults, and adults get more attention than elders, children, and then the baby life stages. So I want to dedicate some time specifically to her. Look, her dad is trying to help her. I love that. She's just practicing some archery right now. Her dad is here. He is one of the camp counselors. But just to go through who all is here. So y'all actually have seen some of these kiddos, okay? So this here is Riley. Her and her stepbrother are both here. I did a little winter lookbook featuring them and their little backstory. So they are in attendance at the campground. Nigel is the camp director Nigel. He's the camp director because, to be honest, the director that I originally wanted to be doing this role, it was unavailable. I couldn't get them to be the camp director, so by default Nigel is the director. And then of course we have a couple of Mia's friends. Y'all saw Elsa, I think, somewhere around here. I don't know why I thought I just saw her, but that's all right. Freya is here. She's so adorable. And then this is Riley's stepbrother right here. His name is Austin. And then, do you guys remember my Adventure Awaits miniseries that I did with the little family? This is Tiger, if y'all remember Tiger. I wanted his dad and his mom to be camp directors for this campgrounds in Granite Falls, but for whatever reason they couldn't spawn as it, and they are in my game. So Tiger is here. It's so funny to have like that cross, do you know what I mean, like that crossover where we did have a little mini series for them. Elsa might be, here she is. That's where I saw her, at the doorway. She's in the doorway. She's probably grabbing her something to eat. But yeah, that's everybody as far as the kids go. I only have it set to have 6 scouts or like little members available because I didn't want to overwhelm myself with a bunch of children. If I'm being perfectly honest, I did not want to overwhelm myself. I'm gonna also have Mia queued up to talk to some of the kiddos so that she's making friends. I've said this before, but I really want her to expand some of her like little friend group. Just because as she gets older, it would be nice that she has like a group of, you know, folks within her own age that's not just her family members that she could, you know, communicate with and get to know and all that kind of stuff. Archery rules. Bullseye. Mia is starting to see how satisfying archery can be. Is this a sign that she likes archery? Yes, I definitely feel like she does. And it looks like Arturo also got a royalty report, which is fantastic. So I have her queued up here to talk to Riley. I think Riley would be such a great friend for her to make here. I mean, she already has her 2 best girlfriends here, Freya and Elsa. So if we can just, you know, get her to connect with some of these other kiddos, I think that would be fine. Let me also just take y'all on a little tour of the campgrounds. This is available if y'all want to download it. If you don't, that's completely fine. That's okay. I always like to tour these because in case folks ask where did this come from, or you know, I want to be able to at least point you in the right direction. So this is something that I made. It is on the gallery, and I'll pop up my gallery ID if you'd like to check this out for yourself and maybe use it. This is really meant to be for the Llama Scouts. I don't have any changes as far as like the uniforms go on the gallery upload, but I did change it for this so that all the kids showed up in their uniforms. So that is something you may want to do when you download this, is just to update the uniforms that everybody gets so that they do show up in their Llama Scouts dress code. So these are the director and counselor's bunks, or I guess like sleeping area. 2 twin beds for each room, so the camp director and counselor would reside in this larger house. And then I do have 2 of these restrooms so that, yeah, they can just go to the restroom when they want to, because I didn't have really the space to put the toilets in the little houses. So this one here, this first one, is supposed to be the girls' sleeping quarters. I've got 2 sets of bunk beds in here as well, and just some stuff to make it seem like they've just arrived and they have, you know, unpacked their belongings and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is the girls' sleeping quarters, and it looks like Elsa is starting to come in too. Maybe she's coming to take a nap. This area out here is just like a common area. I have some activities for them to do, like horseshoe throwing or sitting around the bonfire and chatting, maybe even playing some cards if they should like. I also have a water balloon bucket in case they want to do some water sports activities. This is the this is the boy sleeping quarters. Same as the girls, it's set up just with different color variations to it. So we've got 2 sets of bunk beds for them, and then again it just kind of gives the illusion that they've just arrived at the camp and they're unpacked and all that stuff, ready to go. Over here is another restroom for them to use, and then through this big building is like just the general community, I don't know, like the cafeteria slash meetup place that they congregate to in the evenings to chat. So I have it set up with some picnic tables for them to dine at, as well as a cozy little fireplace area. There's also some card tables in here, and yeah, I just try to make this space cozy. I also have a little buffet table that the camp counselor and director can set up some food and stuff at if they should like. I had Arturo set out some hot chocolate for the kids in case they wanted it. And then through here, I have just a small kitchen for them to prepare food and stuff for the camp goers. Nothing too fancy because honestly, like I said, the dining portion is out here, so I didn't see a need to make it super fancy as far as the kitchen goes. And then through here are 2 showers. I'll just show you this one because the one next door is literally identical to it. These are where they can come and take showers, because I don't think you can take a shower in the little public restroom parts, like these buildings. I don't think you can take a shower in them. I think they're only meant for using the restroom, but I know that the ones that are here at Granite Falls, I'm fairly certain you could take a shower in them if you want. These ones over here, yeah, see, take shower. So you could change those out if you wanted to with the ones that allow you to take a shower in case you don't want to, use those. Additionally, some of the things that I would like for them to do is visit the nature museum. This is also something that I built, and then maybe head over to the rustic cabin. This is a restaurant, so I would like for them to head over there too and check that place out. But for now, I think we're going to take it easy with everybody today. Their summer camp schedule, or like they're set to be here, I guess, for the next couple of days. I have found that 2 days max is pretty good for these getaways, so I think for today, since it's almost 1 o'clock, we'll have them try to finish up some of the stuff on their itinerary and then maybe go and do some fishing. Fishing in The Sims is definitely one of my favorite things to do. I love it. I was trying to have all of the kiddos come and do some fishing here as well, but I think this fishing spot doesn't allow for a lot of Sims to meet up around. I think at most I've only ever seen 4, maybe 3 Sims fish right here. So become friends with Nigel. Okay, we could pin that. I noticed that Arturo is becoming really good friends with Austin. I thought that was really sweet. They both have sentiments toward each other, which is getaway buddies for life. It says Arturo came for the getaway and left with a lasting friendship. From that first shared smile to the heartfelt conversations, this bond became more than just a getaway fling. It's a friendship that set sail for life. I love that. He was helping him with archery, so I guess they both really connected for that. Also, I love the fact that Mia is gaining some of her badges. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot to put one of those badge boards up, so I think I'm gonna do that. Who is this? Oh, look, it's Austin. Let's have her. It looks like he's what is she doing? Wanting to open up an umbrella? Girl, please. It is not raining. Let's invite Austin to come fish with us really quick. And we'll have Arturo stop because it's pretty near having like campfire activities. Well, not quite. It's not quite 4 o'clock yet, but we can at least go ahead and get the campfire going. Which I'll have Arturo come and light. Oh, it looks like Nigel has already done so. Oh, I love that for us. So then maybe we should have Arturo prep dinner while, let's have him clean that up. Arturo is an excellent cook, so I feel like it would make sense for him to be the one to do some cooking. Maybe he could do some campers stew. We'll have him prep that. And then I feel like we should probably clean up this hot cocoa because it's been out. I had him put this out earlier in the morning, like a while ago. So I'm worried it's going to start going bad. Also, I kind of want to go over some of the things for Mia that she's got going on. I don't know if y'all recall, but in the previous episode that I had with their family when baby Ava was born, I noticed that Mia apparently didn't like cerebral sims, and I ended up changing that because in my mind Mia is a cerebral sim. Like, she's an academic, she literally has a good student formative moment that she's completed, so it just didn't make sense in my mind why she wouldn't like academic sims, because she is one. So currently her likes are cerebral sims and nature enthusiasts, and she does not like egotistical sims. And then of course she's just been developing these other likes on her own. You know, and looking at her character value, she does have currently a rebellious trait, if y'all remember. So her emotional control is not that great. So these are some things that I'm just pointing out that we could work on, or we could just kind of let the game develop on its own. I'm kind of more leaning toward letting the game develop it on its own, with me minimally interfering, unless I think it's absolutely necessary for Mia's future. So like, for example, I definitely want her to have a high responsibility, because I do plan on her attending university when she gets a little older, and I feel like that having that trait will be really good, will come in handy. So these are some of the skills too that she's already sort of maxed, and I said this before, I plan on having her stay a child for a whole nother year in sim time. So by the time we get into year 3 of them, she'll be aging up into a teen. So at this time, she has maxed out her motor and social skills, and right now she's working on her mental skill by doing fishing, which I'm just so proud of her. She's come such a long way. Hey, I heard you became friends with Austin Corrigan. He's pretty cool. Yeah, he is. That's the little kid over here. He is pretty cool. Let's check in on Arturo, make sure he's doing alright. Yeah, he's just cleaning up from earlier this morning. Arturo has finished up. Oh my gosh. I am trying to scare Nigel. Arturo, please stop. Alright, my friend, go ahead and can we call? No, we'll just grab a serving. He's finished up the stew, so we'll have everyone come get something to eat really quick because it's almost 7. Oh, she's telling her story. I forgot. I didn't know she was still telling it, girl. She's like, alright, I'm done. Y'all entertain yourselves. Can we remove this pit off of here? Yeah. I like that this came with, I think this did come with Adventure Awaits. I don't think that this is something that's just for outdoor retreat. I think this would come in handy if someone's doing like a decades Elsa. Oh girl. Didn't your parents teach you any manners when you leave the house? Girl, are we allowed to discipline her since he's technically like the authority figure here? So do you know what I mean? Like, I guess not. It's probably not great to do that. I don't know. She'd probably go home and be like, Mr. Hernandez is so rude. He tried to discipline me after I was throwing paint everywhere. The audacity. Okay, it looks like Mia and Riley are chatting to each other, which is good. I was really wanting them to connect as well. She needs some more little girlfriends, okay? Let's discuss fractions. I could see her doing that. Talking about schoolwork. Poor Riley's probably like, girl, I'm basically on summer vacation. I do not want to hear about school. What is wrong with you? Let's have them enthuse about candy. Let's enthuse about the getaway. Maybe Mia's asking her, so like, what do you think? Are you having a good time? Summer camp. Did she leave? I think she did. Alright, girl. She said, I gotta go. I gotta roast marshmallows. Now, I did for this particular um for this particular episode install the UI cheats. I know that's not vanilla, but the reason why I did that was for this. I wanted to make sure that camp was 100% lovely weather and not like this. Do you know what I mean? Rainy and dreary. So yeah, I did do that, and I know it's not in game, you know, but it is what it is. I think it's getting close for them to turn in for the night. I mean, campfire. Nobody wants to come sit by the campfire and do anything because of the weather, but I can't make it go any faster. As far as, you know, can we remove that? I thought he was removing that earlier. Finish reading a book. Okay, we're not doing that. But we can at least light this. We'll get Arturo to light the campfire, and then maybe he can also tell a group story. We'll do a ghost story, and we'll ask Mia, Austin, Nigel, Freya. I don't think we have enough seats, but we'll just try it. I don't think we have enough chairs though. Someone's gonna have to sit on the ground. If anyone should be able to tell a good story, it should be Arturo, considering he literally is a freelance writer. Like, he writes children's books. So yeah, I was kind of hoping that it would land, but I don't think anyone enjoyed this, so that's not great. I'm gonna have him roast some hot dogs. Looks like Nigel is adding another log. We'll have, oh, Mia's already roasting something. Yeah, okay, she's already roasted marshmallows. Look at them. Oh, they're so cute. Ugh. Oh gosh. Girl, Mia, you are like entirely too close to that fire. You might need to back up some, hun. It's the next morning, y'all, and everyone has pretty much eaten breakfast and gotten up and ready for the day. I'm having Mia check her badge progression really quick because we were able to finally collect one of her badges. I think it was the nature badge. Looks like she's playing a game of hide and seek, but girl, I just want to see what else we have left to accomplish when it comes to your badges. I think a little later, once we get this out of the way, I would like for everyone, all of the campers, to head over to the Lakeside Nature Museum. I think that will be really fun. Let's see. Okay, so here's what we've gotten so far. We've gotten her Civic Responsibility Badge, her Give Back Badge, Good Deeds, Outdoor Adventure, which this is the one that I just recently collected, Scholarly Aptitude, and Sociability. So it looks like the only things left that she needs to collect for her badges is the Arts and Crafts badge, which I've already discovered that unfortunately doing the paper craft activities does not tick this off. So she'll have to make crafts and things from an activity table. Keep Fit badge, which is done by performing dances or exercise activities, and then the Young Scientist badge, which to earn this badge it says perform scientific activities like computer programming or using the microscope and telescope, which we do have some telescopes located over at Fort Granite Falls, which they'll be visiting that as well. That is also known as the Granite Falls National Park in my game. So yeah, looks like they're playing horseshoes. Look at them, y'all. I love this. This is so cute. Elsa is playing horseshoes. Arturo is checking in on the children. Oh, so sweet. Looks like Nigel is doing some mentoring as well with Austin and Riley. I love that. Okay, so we're gonna head over to the museum. We are over at the Lakeside Nature Museum. I just thought it was fitting to have some kind of a little bit more of a formal but not so formal nature museum where it exhibits maybe local maybe like local fish and maybe historical figures and stuff, as well as like maps and whatnot. Everybody has come over to take a look at this figure, and I have this figure also over at the Fort Granite Falls, so maybe this person is a very pivotal like historical figure in Granite Falls. Perhaps they made some discoveries in stones and whatnot, I don't know. But yeah, this is the museum. It's nothing too fancy. It has just some like amphibians and some reptiles and stuff on display here, as well as like seating areas and stuff for folks to come and take a look at. So nothing too crazy. I'm gonna have Mia come view a gold firefly axolotl really quick, and then I think Arturo would probably come check out some of these little critters. So we'll have him view the blue morpho butterfly. By the way, I totally forgot to, hold on, let me keep that. I'm trying to get better at not pausing at random times just to talk so that the Sims are still doing what they're supposed to be doing, because sometimes I get annoyed at myself for doing that. But it looks like she was able to get a formative moments challenge completed. It says, well done, Mia completed the Be a Traveler challenge and has received the Explorer Extraordinaire trait. So let's take a look at, hang on, we're in Arturo's. Let's take a look at her Simology really quick, because I want to see what that means. It says, Explorer Extraordinaire. As a child, this Sim wanted to see the whole world, and they traveled a lot. They learned a lot along the way, and made some amazing memories. As an adult, they'll remain energized longer when becoming energized. That's great. Oh, she's playing hide and go seek. Oh, I love that. What the heck? Do y'all see that? That is so cute. I didn't know that those changed. What a neat little... That's adorable. Oh my gosh, I love that. It had a different face on it and it changed. I think these are from the Love Struck pack, if I remember correctly. So while they're playing hide and go seek, okay, we're not viewing the paper towel dispenser. Come on now. We'll come have him view some art together. Because who wants to look at paper towels? Who is she playing hide and go seek with though? Did she get found? I don't know. Look for hiding Sims. Okay, so now she's searching for some Sims. While she's doing that, I might as well go ahead and try to... Oh, well, I guess she doesn't have a formative moment. Is there only 2 for a cap off, I wonder? I was gonna have her pick out another formative moment challenge to complete, but maybe I'll have to initiate that on my own, and that's okay. Did she find anybody? Is anyone hiding here? I think they'll just go and look on their own. I don't think you have to really, you know, like make them look on their own. I think they can do it themselves. If Freya is supposed to be hiding, she's not doing a good job. What are they doing? Why are we congregating in the bathroom, y'all? Good grief. Oh no, it's raining. The weather has been really rainy, so I am kind of glad I did the UI cheats mod in here. I think it's because it's summer, and it's kind of rainy in summer. I was gonna have everybody go over to the restaurant, which is the rustic cabin, but I think something weird happens when you're on a getaway vacation and you go to a restaurant because they literally can't do anything. They can't order anything. So I just have Mia collecting some insects. It looks like she caught 3 Jezebel butterflies. It can be found in her inventory. And she acquired the entomology skill as well, which this, again, is something that came with the adventure awaits, but I would argue that it probably should have been a skill in the outdoor retreat, since that's really where we got the insect collecting thing from, but that's okay. It says Mia's new skill in entomology will allow her to raise an unknown caterpillar in the Flutterarium caterpillar incubator. More options for raising caterpillars are unlocked at higher levels. Yeah, I'll probably have her get one of those when she goes back home from her getaway vacation. I also had Arturo collect some, oh gosh, he's got a lot of fish in his little inventory. Let's see, where did it go? I had him collect, here it is, an unidentified flower. We'll have him eat that. Why not? But yeah, this is the restaurant, so I guess perhaps he could just come in here and cook something for everybody. I don't know, this may only be, yeah, I think only the staff members can collect this, so that's alright. Everybody's getting dirty dishes from somewhere. Did you eat that? Or like, what are we doing? Oh, and he stinks. Oh, Arturo, my friend. Yeah, he said, oh gosh, is that me? Yeah, buddy, let's have you go take a shower too, since you don't smell well. I don't know what the flower is because he hasn't tried to identify it yet, so there's that. I think I'm gonna sell some of these fish out of their inventory because, to be honest, don't really need them. We'll have her clean that up out of her inventory as well. And then I think he's got, yeah, some fish too. We'll get that out of here. Also, I don't know if y'all guys have been keeping up with the latest in event. I haven't done it because I'm just not interested in doing it, but I do want to have them purchase a magnet board at home so that Mia can put those magnets up. I think that would be really cute because I think those are really, it's a different item that we've ever had in game, so I don't mind using them. Okay guys, since we can't really do anything here, we might as well head over on back to the campgrounds because hello. We can't use the restaurant, so that's not great. Mia is looking for some frogs. I didn't know that it was Talk Like a Pirate Day. I feel bad because she's not really, none of them have really done any, oh, wiggle loose tooth. I forgot she had a loose tooth. None of them have really done anything in celebration of this holiday, which I do like. It's kind of random, but I do like the Talk Like a Pirate Day. Don't know. Just do have him grab a serving of this as well. Maybe Mia can come chit chat with a friend. Oh look, they're all roasting marshmallows. We'll come talk to Tiger because we haven't really talked to him a lot. We'll do Hornswoggle interaction as well as share Talk Like a Pirate Day excitement. We made it over to Fort Granite Falls, and right now everyone is just kind of chilling out outside, doing some activities. I have Mia queued up to come get her something from the vending machine because she is a little famished. And I think this ending off this portion of the video for camp will be a good spot here at the fort to just wrap up her little summer camp experience. Hopefully she did have fun here. I think she did. I was able to get some photos and stuff with some of her friends too. I think we'll get her a melon soda. That sounds pretty good. And there's not really anything as far as food goes in here, so, and I don't want to spend 41 simoleons on grapes, so we'll just get the soda. Hopefully that will help you, girl. I'm sorry, I should have grabbed a lunch bag for her. That's all right though. Let me go ahead and have her drink her beverage. Awesome. All right, so yeah, this is Fort Granite Falls. I'll show you guys just a quick overview of it. The top floor of the sort of community center has just a mini museum. I imagine this is like dedicated to mining or something. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like Granite Falls is an extension of Copperdale. Again, I have that same figure up here, positioned up here too. And yeah, I love the little mining carts that came with the adventure awaits because it's perfect to make it seem as if, I don't know, to add some sort of history to areas. Do you know what I mean? I love that. And also, do y'all remember the nature calling event that we had? And it's like, what the heck did we do with those collectible magazine things? Well, I found a purpose for them. If you create a museum or something that's, you know, in Granite Falls or any area that feels very forested, I definitely think these magazines came in clutch for the design, like the design or the decorating. So yeah, I just put those up here. I think they look super cute. And then the downstairs portion is just like a little gathering area. We've got gaming tables, a little sitting area. I even put up this little faux station to make it seem like you can buy some of these cute Granite Falls mascots or Sasquatch toys. And then in here is just a public bathroom, but I do have another public bathroom also outside too, just in case. It's located here, but this is sort of the main spectacle of this park. It's the fort. So once she finishes up her beverage, I'll have everyone come up here to the fort and just hang out at the lookout. There's a couple of telescopes positioned on the fort as well that they can view out of, and maybe that will help with some of her badge progress. I had to move the telescope from the fort all the way. Oh, that's a nice shot. The sunlight's so pretty. I had to move it down here because it doesn't count as like being outside, even though this is a very opened building. That's okay though. So I'm gonna have her do some gazing. I don't know, she's observing the sky. Actually, from this point of view, it kind of looks like she's looking at the waterfall. Is that just me? Maybe she sees something like an eagle or something up there, or maybe she sees a bear behind the cave. Her dad is going over there. Don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's going fishing. Oh, there's a bear over here. Oh my gosh. Oh, he said don't bother me right now, please. All right. Oh, I kind of want Mia to come collect that insect too, but I'll let her finish this so that she can at least get some progress towards that badge of hers. Oh, I love this. So cute. Yeah, look, there's an eagle. Oh, I love it. I tried to go back to see if I could locate that insect, but I couldn't find it. But there's some butterflies over there she could probably get. Also, the bear is back, so I figured she might as well come and talk to them. We're gonna talk about our favorite animal. I do wonder what her favorite animal is. It'd be funny if it was a bear, but I have a feeling that it's not. All right, girl. I think we'll wrap up our little stay here at Granite Falls. We'll head over to Marjorie's house And tomorrow is going to be Father's Day, so we'll be celebrating that with the Curleys. I'm really excited. It's been a minute since we've played in their household, but this was fun. I think our girl had a good time. I really do. Also, her dad is over here hanging out with Freya. Freya and Austin came with us to the fort, but I don't know where little Austin is. Oh, he's down over here. All right. It is officially Father's Day in my save file, but I completely forgot that Marjorie does have work today. So I figured, because it has been a minute since we've tagged along with her to the lab, maybe we should spend some time at the lab with her before she plans an evening with her dad and grandpa. Just kind of working. Yes, I did redo the laboratory. I won't do like a tour of this, because I don't want to bore y'all with tours through this video, but of course it is on the gallery if you should like to download it for yourself. So let's take a look at some of the tasks she needs to do today. So it's to get to know a coworker, brainstorm on invention constructor, and then mix a red hot serum. So I think we'll head over to the lab portion, like the actual lab portion, and go ahead and chat with some of our coworkers. I saw one, here she is. So funnily enough, this is actually Riley and Austin, who we saw over at the summer camp in Granite Falls with Mia. This is their mom, or I guess Riley's stepmom, rather, and Austin's mother. So we'll have Marjorie come say hey to her really quick. Her name is, hold on girl, what's your name again? Julianne. I forgot because it has been a minute. So we'll have Marjorie come talk to Julianne really quick. And then while she's in here, she should be able to take care of some of the work tasks that she's got going on. Additionally, for Father's Day, all I have set to do for this holiday as far as traditions go is to barbecue, watch sports TV, and have a thankful spirit. She's like, oh, okay. Let's enthuse about new show, enthuse about robotics. Yeah, let's enthuse about robotics. Before Marjorie got to work, I did have her tinker on her robotics station, so it kind of makes sense for her to talk about that. I don't think she was interested in that though. I'm sorry, girl. Let's we could get to know her a little bit. I think that's under small talk. Get to know. There we go, girl. Maybe she's like, so are you new here at the lab? Because I've not seen you before. Looks like we found out she's gloomy. Let's go ahead and brainstorm on the invention constructor, since that is one of our tasks. I've said this before, but I love this thing. I think it's so cute. I do wonder, what is it exactly that they're trying to brainstorm? Because some of the pieces look like they're supposed to be something, but at the same time it looks like it's supposed to be nothing. I don't know how to explain that. Like, I do wonder, what is it that they're brainstorming? Do you know what I mean? Anywho, it looks like we were able to complete that task. And it says next to view a momentum conserver, experiment on the chemistry lab, and then of course mix the red hot serum. We'll go ahead and mix the red hot serum. Let me see. What does it say? Drink this serum, but what do we need? Basil? Oh, do you know what? I just realized I forgot to put a garden on this lot, so that's not great of me. I wonder if I could change this into a greenhouse area. I can't believe I forgot to do that. So we're not going to be able to complete that task. We'll have to ignore it. Experiment on the chem lab, but we should be able to do that here. Oh, you see, this is why it's so important to test your builds. I do this frequently, but like I don't come to the lab often with her, so I don't know until I know. And yeah, I completely forgot to put a garden out here. Alright, you guys, so by the time y'all do download this lab, if you want to, I have put a little greenhouse in here because, hello, I completely forgot. Looks like Marjorie's mother is calling her. She said, "Hey, Marjorie, I think I have a— what? I have a crush on Clement Frost. Do you think it's worth a try?" Isn't that Santa Claus? I think he's taken, Rita. I'm gonna say I don't think it's a good idea. What the actual heck? She said, I could get presents all year round, girl. Chill out. I'll have her finish planting that basil too. Alright, so what's next on her task? I guess since we do have basil in our inventory, maybe we could go ahead and create that serum. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make that really quick. Already got some plants started for the rest of the scientists. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot to do the greenhouse, but now it's fixed. So I wonder what this is actually for. It says success. Marjorie has successfully created a serum. Now all that's left to do is to test it. Alright, well we could do that. And is that also one of our tasks? Yeah, drink it. Okay, let's drink this serum. Oh, it's getting so late. I didn't really have necessarily a plan in mind for her to like take with her dad and grandpa, but I kind of would like for them to go out for dinner. So yeah, in the city too. I wanted them to go to San Myshuno. I thought that would be fun. Alright, what does that do? What does it say? Yum, spicy. It's more tingly than hot from drinking serums. Okay, maybe we should not do that again. I don't know. Okay, mix synthetic food serum, practice analysis. Let's go ahead and view the momentum conserver because that's a fairly easy thing to do because it's right here. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I still don't even know what this is. It looks like a planetarium, like a mini diagram of like the planets or something. I don't know. Ask a coworker for a crystal. Okay, since we were already talking to Julianne, might as well ask her for something, right? Is she busy? Let's friendly, deep thoughts. I think it's under interest. Yeah, ask for a crystal. Julianne, you got any crystals on you? I hope so. Okay, she gave us a ruby. And then we'll ask her for a medal too. And then I think once we have the materials, we should be able to craft something. I'm not staying here till 7, by the way. There's no way. I just wanted to come, dip in here, work for a little bit, and then head on out. What do we have? What is that material? What does it do? Alright, so it says the analysis has yielded useful information about this element. So what? Okay. I just wish it would tell you what it actually does and what it, because each of the gems and stuff have different uses and stuff. Call Geo Council about sample. Yeah, we could do that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and leave work. It says Marjorie Curley has 42 minutes left off for her work day, but we're gonna leave work early. Looks like we earned 480 simoleons, which I think is pretty good. So we'll go ahead and head back home and set up a hangout with Grandpa Bruno and Dave. Alright, we're in the city. It's celebrating Father's Day time. Marjorie has requested a table upstairs in this cute little restaurant. And yeah, baby Waylon is not here. I'm sorry. I don't think I could manage The Sims and then having a baby. I don't even know if babies can actually come to restaurants now that I think about it. That may not be like a thing. But tonight's meal is going to be on Marjorie. She's going to be taking care of her dad and grandpa's bill so that they can enjoy the holiday. And they're so cute, dressed up in their little formal attire. I guess this restaurant calls for it. I don't remember. But yeah, so we'll have her order for the table too. Yeah, Waylon has been sent to daycare, and I think a pet sitter has been called for Cupcake. Let me see. I feel like Dave would probably get a Dim and Gusty, and then I think Bruno would get a Salty Llama because he is a salty llama. And what would Marjorie get? Marjorie would probably get something kind of cute, so maybe like a Simsmopolitan. Sounds good to me. Alright, and it looks like this place also does experimental food, so let's see. We'll get the artisan fish trio for Marjorie and her dad, and then for Bruno, he's probably like, what is all this? He's probably like, what is this place, Marjorie? He'll probably get the brisket over the clover salad. 105 simoleons to me is pretty good considering they've gotten mixed beverages and they have experimental food, which I would assume would be rather expensive, but what do I know? Oh, they're so cute. Oh, and I guess I should say, so before Marjorie went to work, I don't know if he'll still have the mood book, probably not. Before she went to work this morning, they got into an actual fist fight. Oh look, Julianne is here. That's so funny. They got into a fist fight. I don't know why, but they both keep getting into fist fights, and I'm not really sure why. I'm gonna have Dave apologize to his dad. Maybe he's like, I'm sorry we got into a fight earlier this morning, Dad, especially on Father's Day. Please know that I love you. And then we'll also have him. See, they don't have a good relationship together. It's kind of crazy. Can we have him also, yeah, share Father's Day spirit? And then we'll also have Marjorie do the same. Not really sure where there are so many interactions to go through. We'll also share Father's Day spirit as well. Oh, they're so cute. I kind of wish that there was a TV. Look, she's talking about sports. She's like, once we get home, Dad, we could go and watch your favorite sports TV. Bruno, please don't ruin the moment. Stop. Stop. Please. Food has arrived. I've had really good luck when it's come to restaurants of late, at least for ordering food. It comes out relatively quickly. Alright, y'all. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. I already know what the brisket looks like, but the fish trio looks very interesting to me. Hopefully they enjoy it. Oh, what does this say? Joyful mean-spiritedness from socialization. Mean Sims delight in being nasty to others. You know what? I did actually forget he is a mean Sim. Perhaps that is why they get in fights. Also, he's a hothead, so that does make sense. Says still furious from feeling furious with someone nearby. Just the sight of someone can fill a Sim with rage. Dave's fury surges back to the surface when he is around a Sim who has done him wrong. Did your dad do you wrong? Maybe. Maybe he did. Oh. Do you not like this? It says it's normal quality. Normal quality, yeah. Dave is just picky. He's like, as someone who also is in the culinary field, as someone who runs a diner, this food is just not up to par with my palate, okay? I think Marjorie's enjoying it, though. Out to dinner, comfy. Now that's comfort. Make a Sim want to sit all day long. I love that. We'll have her also do some more talking to her. We'll have her be thankful to her grandpa. Oh my gosh. Y'all, not. Why are y'all fighting? Okay, so these folks here are like background Sims that I made, and they're married. So I don't know what's going on, y'all. Everybody's watching though. They're like, wow. At least that's not us, right? We fight. we keep our fighting behind closed doors, okay? Unlike some people. We're back home with the Hernandez family, and it is kind of the early hours of the day, so I plan on having, oh my gosh, the baby is awake. Let me have our Toro just go ahead and age her up, because I do have a couple of things that I'd like to do. So since we can't necessarily have a birthday party for newborns, I've scheduled an event for later in the afternoon when Mia is back from school, and that's going to be a pool party. So it's going to be just a small event. We've invited Corey and two of Mia's friends to attend, and that's it. It's not going to be a whole big event. I've just figured it would be nice. The thought would be there to celebrate Ava aging up. But Mia is off of summer vacation, so we do have to wait for her to basically get back from school. I think Miranda should be off today. I don't know. But let's go ahead and randomize Ava's trait. I'm so nervous because I hope that it's not like the crying one, the sensitive one. Nice. She got cautious. It says these Sims appreciate the familiar but are slow to warm up to new experiences, locations, and Sims. All right. So she's kind of an introverted baby. Let's see what she looks like. Oh gosh. Let me jump into cast real quick, y'all, and fix her up. Alright, y'all, here is Ava, and she did generate with brown hair, so I decided to keep it. She also has her mom's eyes. She, in fact, looks a lot like Miranda. And because she also generated with glasses, I decided to keep those because I thought they were actually pretty cute. So yeah, her color is pretty much yellow, so she's got a lot of yellow in her wardrobe. This is her formal wear, sleepwear, party, hot weather, and cold weather. Um, I don't know how I feel about her yet. She looks like she might be mean, but I don't know. She's a cautious baby. Yeah, I don't know. She looks very serious. Like I said, she and her mom favor a lot, which I think Miranda is gorgeous, but Miranda is a full-grown woman. So I think seeing a serious face on a baby is a little jarring, and she just has very sharp features. Oh, she's gonna grow into her face, y'all. She's gonna grow into her face, okay? I don't like to do a lot of changing around with the younger, um, like, ages for Sims, unless I've just created them in CAS. But when they're like, inheriting genetics from their parents, if, I've had it to where they've had a baby or something, I usually like to keep everything very original. So, yeah. She looks very serious. I do love the fact that she has her mom's eyes. So yeah, this is Ava. I just can't believe they have a whole nother child. Oh, Ava, girl, it's gonna be all right. I just can't believe they have a whole nother child, and he still wants another one. I said this before, but I do want them to try for one more, and I think 3 is their limit. That will be it, because I want them to try for a little baby boy. I had thought she was gonna be a boy, but that's okay. That's okay. Can y'all hear the hesitation in my voice? I mean, come on now. Anyway, I'm having him comfort her because she was kind of in a bad way, in a bad mood, I guess. I don't know. It says, what a letdown. What? Wait, what? Girl. She has a moodlet from the burglar. What? The police lost the fight? Ava can't believe that pesky burglar is getting away with this. This moodlet should not be available for toddlers and lower. Okay? This is not. She has no idea what that even is. She doesn't know what a burglar is. Are you kidding me? Alright, y'all. We are officially at the pool party in celebration. Ava turning into an infant, and Ava is crying and whining. Her mom, I think, is taking care of her. But yeah, so who all is here is, like I said, a very small affair. We've got Corey. I invited, of course, Uncle Corey. He wouldn't miss it for the world. Freya is also here, and Austin should be showing up, but I don't know if he's gotten onto the lot yet. So yeah, we're gonna have them not watch TV, but rather do some of the tasks on the party list. I have this set up as a gold event because I don't really do a lot of gold events, honestly, so I'm kind of excited to do so. So yeah, we'll go ahead and have Mia come swim with her friends. Freya, okay, and Austin is here. So we'll have them two come and swim for a little bit. Where did the cupcakes just go? Hello? Did it go in the house inventory? Yes, I don't know what the deal is with these cupcakes. Alright, we'll set them right there. We'll just leave them there. I had Ortoro prepare some barbecue ribs, baked potatoes, and red velvet cupcakes. I thought that would be really, really delicious. We'll go ahead and have him call everyone to meal to, oh, I didn't think about that. I was gonna get the kids out of the pool after they just got in there. So yeah, it looks like the task that we need to do is socialize while swimming, relax on a float lounge or lounge chair, go swimming, and then thank the guests for coming. And I figured Austin could be invited to this since he and Mia really hit it off, and so did he and Arturo. They both really hit it off at summer camp, so I thought it would be, I don't know, kind of fun to have somebody new out of her little friend group, you know, come over. Where is, here it is, thank for coming. We'll have Arturo thank him for coming, and then we'll have Miranda also thank her brother for coming too, even though I think he would have come to the party regardless. Like, I don't think he would have, you know, been like, no, I'm not coming. He very much, this whole family loves each other, honestly. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look at them. Oh, and let me not forget about Ava. Is she asleep? It is. She has been whining all day long. Oh my gosh, y'all. She has been whining all day long. I put this, like, little playpen out here to put her in, but, like, when you set her down, she immediately gets so whiny and so cryy. That you just kind of, not y'all getting desserts first, girls. What in the world? Let me have them talk together. Tell Spooky, no, let's do some more friendly interactions with our friends. Let's discuss interest with Freya. I don't know, we should know her pretty well. Oh, look, the two of them are, oh, that is so cute. They're chit-chatting together. Can we come put Ava back out here so that she's not left? Well, I guess she's just tapped out, you know. She's like, I had a big day. I literally just aged up really quickly into an infant, so, you know, it'd be like that. Alright, I'm gonna have them swim together one more time. I want to see if they'll splash each other. Is there, I know in Sims 2, I think there's a way to play Marco Polo, but I can't remember if that's a thing in here as well. You know, they have this pool, but it don't really get used too much. I mean, it does, but it also doesn't. It's like they get in here on their own, and I don't really force it. Oh. Alright, so it looks like the main task of socializing while swimming is completed, so that's good. I think I'll put that away for now and not focus on it, since we got the brunt of all of the tasks done. And we'll go ahead and have Arturo clean up everything. Miranda is going off to bed. We'll eat this red velvet cupcake so it don't go to waste. It's getting pretty late. Let's check in on Ava, see how she's doing. Oh, she's getting hungry. Probably should have Arturo feed her. We'll wake her up really quick. I also did a little thing where I sold their large dining table and traded it in for this much smaller table, and then I added the high chair just because I didn't think the larger one was now necessary since it's just the four of them. But also, like, it was I think a little too much for the room, and I kind of like this. I feel like it makes it feel a little homey. Oh, and I did get the magnet board, like I said, that came with this event that's currently going on. And then Mia has a butterfly carrier. So while he is taking care of baby Ava, I'm gonna go ahead and start raising a caterpillar. We'll do an unknown because that's all we can do for right now. and the party should end in a few minutes. I hate to skip out on her guest, but I had wanted to go ahead and take care of that before I forget. Alright, you guys, I think we're going to call it a video now that the party is officially over. I'm so glad Ava got to age up into a little infant, and Mia got to have some fun at summer camp. And then we also got to check in on Marjorie and her family for Father's Day. That was really cute. I think in the next episode we'll pop into Rex's household because we've not really hung out with him since he got married to Carissa, and I would like to see what's going on over there in the Reha household. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. God bless, stay safe, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.